I'm telling you, Kevin, they're dangerous.
Things can change so fast.
The team that's probably looked second best is the Knicks.
The
Knicks have they've got a real chance at home court now.
Dude, they look so good.
They've won 7 in a row. They have lost twice since the start of February. They've lost twice since February began. We're already to March. We just saw them trash Brooklyn, and I saw the craziest stat yesterday. It was Jalen Brunson, who has averaged since January 1st 28.6 points per game, 4.2 rebounds, 5.7 assists, 51% field goal percentage. And with that, you had just a few nights ago, had the 39-point game on 15 of 18 from field.
Crazy.
We spent the last show being effusive in our praise of Damian Lillard. He had just scored the 71. He'd been on this absolute scoring tail. He had been on this absolute just heater, scoring the ball like crazy. And the stat I read was that the only player in the NBA that has scored more points than Jalen Brunson since January 1st is Damian Lillard. That's insane.
Wow.
I would have never guessed that. He is second to Damian Lillard since January 1st.
That's nuts. That's wild.
I mean, that's how good this guy's been. Man, that's crazy. I mean, that snuck up on me to be scoring that much and being that great.
We talked about it a couple of weeks ago. Like he's sustained his efficiency just with a significantly higher volume.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at his stats with Dallas last year and really the last 2 years, he's ranked as one of the league's most efficient isolation scorers, one of the league's most efficient pick and roll shot creators. And what is he now? One of the league's most efficient isolation scorers and pick and roll shot creators, just with more volume. That's the main thing. He's averaging for the season 17.5 shots. But earlier in the year, he was shooting 15 times a game. Now he's at 20 times per game this new year in 2023. So that's been the key thing now for him, is just an uptick in volume, sustaining efficiency. I totally buy it. I don't think this is just some mid-season hot streak by Jalen Brunson, because it really
playoffs.
It saw it in the playoffs, and it goes back 2 years in the regular season, just on a lower volume. This is how stars emerge, isn't it, Chris? It's like you build each year more and more, get more opportunity, and you continue thriving. And the fact that it's happening alongside Julius Randle having an even better year than he was the year he was all NBA. It's kind of crazy how it was really 13 months ago. Was it last January? Last January when Knicks fans were booing him and there's the thumbs down and all that after he stunk in the playoffs the year prior. When his all NBA year is 2021, stinks last season after signing the new deal, struggles at the beginning of this year, and now he's better than he's ever been.
I'm telling you, Kevin, they're dangerous.
Things can change so fast.
They're
and Mitchell
dangerous.
Robinson, as he's self-proclaimed best center in New York.
They're dangerous team, man.
They really are. They have a lot
Tibbs has got them playing. They've got a good vibe about them. And this guy, he's sneaking up on everybody. Like when I just said that stat, you got to understand that's since January 1st. All right. This is sustained being awesome. And
they might have the sixth man of the year too, quickly.
You just have to recalibrate. Oh, for sure. And you just got to recalibrate what you thought about Jalen Brunson. Bro, he scored 28 points a game.
Yeah.
That's happening. And he's doing it consistently. I love to see it for sure. And what an all-time. I mean, he's making this look like a very, very serious blunder for Dallas. I don't want to rub it in, but my God, at the number you could have had him at if you'd have just taken care of the guy. Jeez Louise.
And you'd still have Dorian Finney-Smith. You'd still have your picks. Oh, my goodness. What a different position they'd be in. The Mavs really effed up, man. They did big time. So bad.
It's an all-timer. He's making it look like an all-timer. Also,
from going back to the Porzingis trade, when they made that decision, that never worked out. Everything's involved the Knicks with their major mistakes in the Luka era.
And now, you fast forward, there's a lot of Jalen Brunson didn't make the All-Star team. Jalen Brunson didn't make the All-Star team. And obviously, it looks like an oversight in retrospect. He may do the very rare, and I know the competition is stiff, but if they end up with like home court advantage and they keep this trend going and he keeps on putting up the numbers, he could do the very rare all NBA team without making the All-Star team. It does not happen often. It does happen, but not often. But he really could. You could see him making an all NBA team given what he has put together.
You're making me want to look up who that's happened for in the past.
I know it happened to Zach Randolph in Memphis.
Yeah, can't imagine it's many.
Yeah,
it
Zebo did it in Memphis. He did not make the All-Star team, and then he was named to an all-NBA team. And so that was like a big deal. That's how I remember it. But it's rare.
Yeah, if anybody out there is a data miner and has the ability to scrape this from the web, in seconds, let us know. Send us a tweet or email us at nbamailbag@gmail.com with the findings. Tried this
or just tweet it to us.
Yeah, or just tweet it to us. Yeah, at Chris Vernon Show, at Kevin O'Connor NBA. I tried it on Chat GPT. Gave us the wrong results.
So that was a bust.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We'll just find out who made all NBA in a season that they did not make the All-Star game. That's what we're trying to find out. Anyway, the whole point originally was how amazing Brunson's been and the Knicks. I am a believer in this, Kevin. I mean, look, they're not going to keep on winning every single game, but I do think that was two teams going very different directions when they trashed Brooklyn, because Brooklyn looks like they're really falling down. I mean, they're going to be a play-in team, or they could possibly drop out of the play-in if it's an absolute free fall, but they still have some cushion.